Hello and welcome. So this is a short tutorial for the introduction and orientation of the new job postings module of the HRIS. So this is the web page. I'm currently showing you the uh, web page and the module on my laptop. So I'm not showing you the live one. So this is residing at my laptop currently. So this is just for the demo purpose. So the jobs web page is this one. This has been automated and connected to the HRIS. So this is a new module in the HRIS OGP posts. So all you have to do is to click create post. So what will happen is that by default some fields are selected like gender because most of the time we do not advertise a post and make it specific for a specific gender. Normally it is for gender is any, type is full-time or part-time, you can select, and OGP display, this is critical because by default it is selected is active. So when you are finished creating this post or vacancy, when you hit the save button, as OGP display is selected as active, it will automatically start to show here. So if you do not want it to go live immediately while you create this post, you have to select inactive and then later on make it active. So in this way, when you finish creating this job, it will not immediately be live on the jobs web page for the general public. So you can select between that, then duty station Islamabad, headquarter or ATO, CTO, airport, and SAS. So these fields, a lot of these fields are actually coming from the HRIS. If you open the HRIS and see the create new profile of an employee, these are the same fields that are being taken from the same thing. So because this is a part of the HRIS module, this is a module, an extension of the HRIS. So it is picking a lot of fields, and the advantage would be that any post advertised through this module, what will happen is that those candidates who apply on these posts created through the HRIS, when they are inducted in the organization and when you try to create their profile, HRIS profile. So these fields of their profile will be automatically populated in the HRIS. So this will save your time while creating a new employee profile as well. Okay, so duty station you can set it is re-engineering and rest of the duty stations. In application deadline, this is the last date to apply. Post name. So this is the post name. First, if the post name is not there, these are all the designations actually see here on the top. So all of the designations that you have created in the HRIS, they will be displayed here. Post name. So if you are creating a post name that is already not in the designations list, then you first have to go there and create new designation. You have to create a new designation and then come to this form, because post name will be picked automatically. Again, I would say, because this is an HRIS module, so that's why it is connected to everything that is already being happening in the HRIS. So post name, you select the post name reports to. Again, this is also coming from the same field designations. If so, the reporting line manager or the boss, if it is not there, you have to create it as well. Post city, this is important. You have to select the post city where the this job is actually being the person would be designated. Resident of post city. Okay, what is this? If you by default it is selected no, but if you selected yes, what will happen is that it will make it mandatory for the applicants that they must be residents of Islamabad in order to apply for this post. Otherwise, the OGP, the job portal, will decline any applications that are not the residents of this city. So this is important. So you have to, by default, it is selected no, so keep it no unless you want the residents outside Islam should not apply. Experience. Okay. Experience 1 to over 30 years, and you can select any experience between that. Maximum age limit. By default, you can select not required. The same thing, experience you can select not required in case of fresh graduates. Max age limit not required if you don't need it. But when you select an age limit, job portal will decline any job that is not that is above this age limit. So this is critical and you have to select it wisely. Otherwise, select it as not required. Certification. Certification for some jobs, currently it's not happening, but there will be a time, inshallah, in history of senior when people will give emphasis to the education, and like other big organization, they ask certification for especially for the technical departments like IT. They ask certification like PMP or anything related to cloud like AWS, etc. So the same goes with the cybersecurity or other domains like civil engineering. You are hiring a chief pilot, let's say for example. So the chief pilot must have some, licenses. So certifications or licenses you can put here. Like the chief pilot, if you are hiring a chief pilot, you should select like he should have a chief pilot license, CP L, let's say, chief pilot license, right? So you have to, any certifications you can select it here, otherwise leave it blank. This is not mandatory. Then we come to the requirements and responsibility. What is that? Let me show you. Okay, for in order to put the requirements and responsibilities, all you have to do is to open the write-up that has been provided to you by the concerned HOD, uh, for whose department this vacancy pertains to. Then you have to come to the responsibilities section. Okay, one thing to note here is that this is a full-fledged text editor. As you see in the MS Word that you have bullets, numbering, coloring of the text and everything, right? So this is a full-fledged MS Word formatting editor. And here you can see characters remaining. When you start typing something here, it is showing you the remaining characters. So currently you have 1500 characters. So it means that it is equivalent to almost half A4 size page. So requirement should not be more than that because it could not be. It's a reasonable. This check is put that mistakenly if you put too much long, it will alert you that your comments is not correct. Okay, you have to be careful while if you want to copy and paste. If you want to just create new text, it's fine, right? You can create anything you like. But when you are copying and pasting from a write-up from the MS Word or PDF, you have to be careful about one thing. See, these are the responsibilities here. The bullets are already there. So in order to put it here, if you copy it like this and put it here like this, you see this is giving you an error, minus 38,000 or something, and all bullets are gone and it's not proper. So you don't have to do this. The trick is that if you want to copy paste, if you want to type it directly, you can do whatever you want. It will not give you any error because, but only when you are copying, you have to be careful. You have to copy, select everything like this, and you have to put a notepad, blank notepad, right? Then paste it here. Oh, sorry. Step number one is that close any bullets, then copy it, then paste it in the text editor, remove any lines underneath it or over it, and then copy it like this and paste it here. See, it's not giving you any error anymore. Then hit Control Z so that you can see actually what was the bullet like. So you have to go here back, make sure there's no line under it or over the top as we have already removed it. Then all you have to do is to go here and give it the bullets. It's enough that you use these dotted bullets or the numbered bullets. It's enough, right? So ideally give the dotted bullets to everything. So now this is immaculate, clean, and it's not giving you any errors. So this is the technique while copying and pasting here. So coming to the job requirements, how we can do this indenting? See, it's bullet C, but underneath there's an additional bulleting. How can we accomplish this in requirements? So again, first off, stop every remove every bulleting numbered or alphabetic bullets, copy it, then take a blank, open a blank MS notepad file, new file, and then paste it here. Make sure there are no spaces underneath it, and over the first line there's no space. Then copy it like this, then paste it in the require responsibilities section as you see there. Now this is not giving you any error. Then you go here, hit Control Z so that you can see what was the actual style. It was like this. First three were bulleted and then they were indented. So let's see if we can do the same. Okay, we hit it like this. Okay, hit it like this. And for these bullets, all you have to do is to select this and then remove indent and indent. So again, I think we have to do them together, right? This, okay. Step one, number everything, but under skills and competencies, we have to, here you have to go indent text and remove indent. So if you indent it, it will be like this. Another important thing that I must mention here, that if the original text is is somewhere it is bold, italics or colored, you can do some styling as well. Like this, you want it to be bold, it will be bold. And if you want it to be red, it can, the actual write-up that will display for the public, it can also comprise of the coloring. See, if I open it up and I give it this color, it will be like this, right? Red. If I give it blue, it will be blue. So you'll see that it will be displayed on the jobs web page just as you are doing it here. See, this is just an example. I'm showing you that you have full control over the text editing as well. So rather than opening a MS Word file, you can compose it here. Another thing is that this is a full-fledged as MS Word editor, so it also has a spell checking feature in it. See, so here you can see that anything that you have typos, so it can also correct it. There's an inbuilt spell checker in it. So if you do any mistake, it will show you the mistake, and not only that, it will give you the options to correct it. Experience. See, so this is the full-fledged. I have developed a programmed a full-fledged MS Word built-in editor here, so that you don't have to go there, because this is now your place to play with it. So this is it, and okay, this is it. Gender any full-time. By default we have selected active, and active means it will immediately start to display on the jobs web page. Currently there is no job, right? Active. Duty season is this. Last deadline to apply is May, let's say 30th. Post name is Chief Financial Officer, reports to CEO. Post city Islamabad, resident, no need of resident requirement. Edge experience, not everything is not okay. Requirements, and hit save. Once you create it, Okay, you come automatically to the all posts page. So the post you create, the last latest will be shown on the top. So currently I have this graph shows you the how many posts are there in your repository. Another advantage of this automation is that once you create a post, you can reuse it. You just have to I will show you right now. Okay, so currently we have created a post, and see requirements, responsibilities, limits, deadline, display, portal display is currently showing a green tick mark. It means it is live on the job site. Is that so? Let's check. If we refresh it, see, Chief Financial Officer post has been immediately displayed on the for the general public on the jobs web page. If you click the TORs, see how nicely the TORs are being there, right? So the place where you colored it, it is colored. The place where you indented, it is indented, right? So this is how you have the complete control over it. And the funny thing is that the portal is smart enough to display the correct image in front of the in front of the vacancy. So if it pertains to the finance department, it will show any image automatically that is related to something related to finance, currency, or anything, right? So this is how it is. So see, the coloring is also working. If you color it, it will display it in colors. If we, let's say, okay, another thing is that this job page is for the general public. So the question arises, on 30th May, what will happen? Uh, does HR team require to log in and make it inactive? It's not like this. Actually, when 30th May will arrive, this job will automatically show inactive. This is another automation. Prior to that, we had to go manually and we had to disable it. But currently, no matter if you select active, but when the deadline arrives, this job application button will disappear on 30th May Pakistan time, and it will show inactive, right? So I can demonstrate it to you right now. If you edit this post and select 16th May, that this is your deadline, no, 15th, let's say 15th it is, right? And you don't change anything else, you save it. Portrait display is active, but if you refresh it here, see, the job status is closed, the apply button is has disappeared, but it is displayed on the portal, right? So display is active, but as the deadline has arrived, it will disappear from the portal. This is another automation. Rather than you go there, you need to go there. But when you decide that there are too many posts that are closed, you can hit this button. Just one click of the button. See, it says inactive, and if you refresh it, the job will be removed from the jobs web page. So this is a full-fledged automation, I would say, not only as far as the text is concerned, but the images, the styling of the uh, um, text is also there. There's a full-fledged Microsoft Word editor that I have programmed for you guys, and this graph is showing you that currently there are 5 posts there. So another advantage, the last thing I want to show you is that, let's say you don't have to go and delete a post when the job deadline is gone. It will automatically disappear from the jobs web page, but it will stay here. What will happen? Let's say after few months or few years, this post reappears. Like there's a vacancy again for the same post. All you have to do is to go there, edit the contents, and just save it. You just have to update this, anything that is changed in it, right? Certification, everything, and just update it. What will happen is that your time will be saved. Like you don't have to recreate the post, you just have to edit its contents, and you just have to display it on the portal. This is as simple. So this is it, and hopefully we'll be creating more modules for the HRIS in future. Thank you.